Hello, welcome to More and Nana Fun Times. I'm having a great day. And if I'm having a great day, so let's have some fun. I'm Nana, and today I'm going to be doing Storytime. I'm going to be talking about devotee date. Do you hear me? Have you guys ever heard of devotee? A devotee is a person who is attracted to a person with a disability. You heard me. Who is attracted to a person with, you know how you like that person, that woman with that red, like that man because he has a beard and a goatee. That's the same thing as the devotee having an attraction to a person with a disability. So today I'm going to be talking about devotee date number 11. I'm going to call him N. Yeah, let's talk about Mr. N family. Now, I met Mr. N over, let me see. I met Mr. N 32 years ago. Do you guys hear me? I met Mr. N over 32 years ago. Yes, I was still in high school at that time when I met Mr. Now, at that time, I was healthy. I had the congenital bone disease, but it didn't have taken effect. And I met Mr. N at church, as a matter of fact. We were going to the same church. Yeah. Now, Mr. N was friends. If there was a group of us, there was about 8 to 10 of us, and we all sung in the children's choir. Yeah, we all sung in the children's choir, and we all went to church together every Sunday. I was a child, so I was in high school. I was staying with my mom. So after church, we would have come back. So we go to eat at a restaurant. And then the van would come back and pick us up, and we would go to church, a group of us. And we would have fun just doing all that type of stuff. And one day, Mr. N asked me to hold his church jacket. So I said, okay. I didn't think nothing of it, so I held it. You know, he was like, thanks, Blondie, for holding my church jacket. I'm like, cool, Mr. N, no problem, whatever, you know. So this went on for a few years, us just being friends or whatever. And one day he was like, Blondie. He was like, I like you. I was like, okay. I didn't like him like that. But he was like, can me and you start talking? I was like, we talking now. He was like, no, I'm talking about you being my girlfriend. I'm like, I don't know, but we can start talking on the phone and see where it goes from there. You know, I was in high school, so I was kind of confused, you know. I had never really had a boyfriend. I mean, I had a boyfriend in kindergarten, but you know what I'm trying to say. So we started talking on the phone and started hanging out and different things like that. And, you know, we did, you know, eventually call each other boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. So this went on for 3 years. We had a good relationship, whatever. And then one day, things started happening. I mean, I thought we had a good relationship. Friend girl came and she said, Blondie, we were having a fashion show at church. And she was, and you know, we had special guests and everything. And she was like, Blondie, Mr. N is talking to this girl. And I said, huh? She was like, yeah. So I went and asked, I said, Kay, she's passed away, Lord rest her soul. I said, Kay, are you talking to Mr. N? She said, yeah, that's my man. I said, oh, I didn't check her. I checked him. What you mean, Mr. O? I thought me and you were in a relationship. No, don't play with my feelings. You're done. No, Blondie, don't act like that. Start crying and boo-hooing. I was done. I don't play that. No. I've never played with my heart, and I don't want nobody else playing with my heart. I was done. So he begged me and begged me. A year went on, he begged me. So it was prom time. And of course, I didn't want to go to prom by myself. I needed a date. So I was like, okay, Mr. N, come on, take me to prom. Do you know, even to this day, when I talk to him every now and then, I'm still upset about my prom night. Now, prom is supposed to be a magical event for especially a girl. You know, she want to feel like Cinderella, you know, for her prom date. And he made me feel like one of the stepsisters. Number one, he was late. I took my prom dress off so many times. My mom was like, nah, I paid $300 for that prom dress. You going, or you going by yourself. Mama, oh yeah, you going. He waited to the last minute to get his driver's license, okay? He was late. So when you go to prom, you have memorabilia and everything. We were the last ones in line to get memorabilia. So, you know, everything was late for the march and everything. And, you know, they take a big class picture there. And you know what? I got so tickled. Now, everyone was mad at that night because he messed up my prom night. But when my pictures came back, I was laughing. You know why? You know how they have the little streamers coming down? The streamer was in Mr. N's face. So you could see his face on the big picture. That's karma for you, Mr. N. If you're watching this video. I thought that was so funny. He was so mad when I gave him his picture pageant. He was like, you could have told me. They could have told me, you know, took the picture over because this thing is in my face. I was like, no, because you messed up my prom night. That's karma. You know, so, you know, everybody go on Rush Street and go to Chicago. And we had made reservations for one of the big buildings there. Went over there. It was closed. The only thing that was open was McDonald's. I was so upset. I looked beautiful. My mama had paid all this money. And I had did all this preparation for my prom. And Mr. N messed it up. I was so upset. So on the way home, he was like, you hungry? I was like, no. But he brought me a sub anyway. And I fell asleep. Y'all, when I got home in the driveway, he woke me up. Do you know he had placed that sub on my dress? And the oil and everything was all on my dress. Thank God my mama knew how to get it out. But I was so upset at him. So I went in the house, shut the door and everything. About 20 minutes later, somebody's knocking at the door and this bird's chirping because it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who is this? It's him. He has locked his keys in the car. So me and him out 5 o'clock in the morning, using a hanger, trying to get his keys out the car. And, you know, usually after, you know, the prom, you have Great America. I didn't want to go to Great America with him. One of my friend girls called me. She was like, no, come on, Blondie, go to Great America with us. I was so mad. I didn't go to Great America with nobody. I stayed at home. Yeah, Mr. N, you ruined my prom night. But that picture was priceless. I look at it now and I say, yeah, ha, ha. Karma. Fast forward. So me and Mr. N, we kept in contact. We still keep in contact now, every now and then, not as frequently as we did. And he wanted to get back in my life, and I told him no. But he wanted to take me out on a date. I said, wanted to take me out on a date when I had my first leg amputation. He called me. He heard through a family friend that I had my leg amputation. So he called me at the hospital when I had the left leg done. Oh, Blondie, I'm sorry. I said, no, I'm cool. He was like, can I come see you? So he came and see me. At this time, he was a minister. So he came and prayed for me, and we had a good time, and we talked and everything. He was like, you should give me another chance. I'm like, no, Mr. N, we're just going to keep it cordial. We're just going to be friends. He was like, okay, cool. So he prayed for me. He was like, when you get out, can I take you out on a date? I said, yeah, but I got to let you know something. He was like, what? I said, you are a devotee. He said, what you mean I'm a devotee? I said, a devotee is a person who's attracted to a person with a disability. I said, now that my leg is gone, I'm disabled. So you are a devotee. He was like, hey, whatever. Yeah, I'm a devotee. So yeah, guys, this was devotee date number 11. Now we went on a date. We went to I think we went to Steak and Shake. Yeah. We went out to Steak and Shake, and hey, I didn't care what restaurant we went to. We went to Lobster, but we went to Steak and Time, and we had our date and everything, and he thought that since I accepted his date that we was dating back. No, you're a devotee. And we went out on a date, but we're going to keep it casual. And then after years and years passed, I was like, well, let me give Mr. What I call him, Mr. N a chance, because maybe he has changed his ways or whatever. So guys, I let him in. What did I do that for? I let him in, and a little birdie called me and told me that he was cheating, that he had another girlfriend, and that he had a whole nother relationship. And see, at that time, I wasn't going out. I was staying at home because I had the leg amputation and therapy and all those other type of stuff. So he thought because I couldn't go out that when nobody gonna see him and let me know what was going on. But somebody did, and I checked them, and I told them no more. I deserve better than that, better than you trying to cheat on me and playing games and stuff like that. I didn't appreciate it then, and I still don't appreciate it now, and I don't stand for that, you guys. So Mr. N that I met at church, and it doesn't matter whether you meet him out on the streets, in church, through a friend or whatever. Church does not make a person. It's your personal relationship with God. Even the Bible says that church is a meeting place. People think because they go to church every Sunday that they're going to heaven. No. People, what I want to say, the devil sits on the church row first, on church row 2. It should be personal relationship. Church is just a assembly place for like believers. It's your personal relationship with the Lord. So it doesn't matter whether you meet him. But yeah, you guys, this was 11 devotee date. It's a dude that I met at church. I mean, we talk every now and then and all of that good stuff. And, you know, he has a disabled family member that I call and check up on him. And I check up on Mr. N because he has some physical disabilities and stuff like that. So, yeah, you guys, devotee date number 11. How many more to go? I don't know. But this is devotee date number 11. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, view, subscribe, share. We have a variety of everything on this family channel. I love you guys. I want to say that you guys are a winner with Christ. Just give him a chance. It just may save your life. I love you guys. And as always, be wonderfully blessed by our King on today. I love you guys. Have a great day. Devotee date number 11 was a dud too. I don't